Morning, guys. I just wanted to show you something. Remember, I was talking about this rear panel here, and I was not really sure if I needed to take it off, and I also couldn't take it off because it was still fastened somewhere. If you're not really comfortable with the stuff that I showed you earlier to take off the front panel, I think it's better to take it off just because of the fact that you might damage your ladder. I cleaned up all the stuff a bit. I will be replacing or putting in the liver house again. I will show you how you can take off the panel. So the first steps: take out the ashtray, the outer element of the ashtray. The two heater elements, you can just spool them like this, and these two little screws here. We can have a look if this was connected to the body or to the console, and your connector here of the cigarette lighter. These are the only things that you need to do. It can be sticky like mine, so I've already pushed this up here so that it's loose. The other side here, it's still fastened here, so there it goes. You just need to put in your hand here, and obviously this side as well. So now it's all loose. Okay, shall I take off this? Oh, bloody hell, just look at this. I'm sorry for my words. It's a bit greasy. I'm not sure if that is grease of leather cleaner, conditioner, or that it's something else. Come on, I haven't taken this off yet, so I'm not sure if it goes out with one hand or two hands. Can we do it with one hand? Mind it a bit, because this is really leather that you can damage. It's really soft. Okay, now it goes. Okay, I don't know if I can take it off yet here. I think I still... Nice. I'll put you down for a moment and I'll take off these connectors here. So we've taken out the connections of this one, because I'm not really sure what's underneath it on this side, because I also see some green wires and I have a suspicion, and I cannot really see it. I see the green wires here a bit. Oh, there you can see it. You see? There is fiberglass as well for lightning. I cannot really access it like this, so I need to take it off. And off it goes. Okay, here it goes. So yeah, remember, if you take panels off like this, don't pull it off just like that. Always take a bit of care, because there might be something underneath it. I'll need to take off these little bulbs here. Just push this in my hand. Okay, so what you do, just a little bit, like, it's a bit hard old plastic, so mind what you're doing here. Okay, here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. And then we have 3 other ones as well. Up, okay. And here, up, and off it goes. And now the whole panel is loose. So that's the whole panel. Just need to leave it aside and see where the light bulbs are. So this goes all the way down here. You see here are the 3 pairs that I just took there is the light unit. So there is a bulb here, so I'll think I will replace it with a brighter one. Just need to see what's in it. Oh, guys, what I see here, I'm not sure if you guys see this. Somebody has been living here. Oh God. Is there something underneath it? Okay. That explains something that I've seen earlier before. And I couldn't really place it. Now, if I go here, I cleaned this up already here. Remember, there was a lot of debris here, and I thought it was coming from either the ashtray or the sides here, or wherever it comes from, or taking out the LED panel here. I really couldn't figure out why somebody has picked this with a screwdriver, and then I saw this, and now I remember this kind of stuff here, and I thought it had a little bit bite marks, but how do you want to have mice in your car? Obviously there was some mice in my car, so I guess the mouse got out somewhere in Germany, but this is what you might find in your old Ferrari when you take things apart. And okay, so I just see this. We have a panel here as well. So this one got broken off, or we just, yeah, it must be. Okay, we'll clean this up and see what we do with this one. Obviously, if you see things like this, that animals have been into your car and nibbling on all kind of stuff, I think luckily it's only, is it the same here? Now I don't have so much debris in the front. Yeah, you see what these little bastards take into your car. Now I'm not sure what this is. Paper and all kind of stuff. Now, this is somewhere from my interior carpet. Obviously, the thing what I wanted to say, if you find things like these, check your wiring here, because these little bastards, they can bite and nibble on your wires as well. So I'm going to check this, because I'm just not sure if the mice have been eaten through any wires. We have been busy for some time to clean this up. As you can see, there's clearly some bite marks in here. Nothing has been damaged, so I checked all the wires, and everything seems to be fine. I even found this one back somewhere here under the debris, so I'm quite pleased with that I found it back. I put back the liver box unit, and yeah, it seems to be working well. It was quite easy to put this back in. What you need to do is from this side put another bolt, a smaller bolt or the same size as the one that goes in, just to push it in on this side, so that it levels up with the holes when you put the one that needs to go in there, can go in there, because else it wiggles up and down and you cannot put it in. As you can see, we have greased it. I haven't put back the aluminum plate yet. We'll do that in some minutes. Obviously the sensor is back as well. Yeah, this is, I don't hear grinding anymore, so that's very nice. And have a quick look if we can easily shift. You see, it goes very This is the first, and obviously it's stuck here because the synchromesh is not lining up, but first and rear goes pretty good. I'm quite pleased with it. It was a bit of work, but yeah, clean it up. And now we're going to rebuild it again and see how this one is shifting. Everything is in back in place now. The back panel as well. I still need to do some leather repair here, but that's for later. The LED unit still needs to go in. I've taken this apart, so you have these edges that have been bent, and here you can rebend it back. Be careful though, because it's aluminum, and you can easily tear it, so be very careful what you do. I fixed up the edge here. It's nice smooth again, except for the little corner here. Will be in here as well. It will be here anyway, so you don't really see it. I didn't decide to sandpaper the edges or the frame because it's an old car and it can have some scuffs here and there. It's my opinion. It's just a charm of an old Ferrari. What I did do is that I polished this plastic with a plastic polisher. It takes about an hour, and it looks much better now. What I was a bit surprised of when I took off this frame, how dirty it was underneath. Apparently all the sand that comes into the edges, or when it gets moisty or something gets spilled over this, maybe lemonade or whatever, it ends up behind this panel here. So yeah, we cleaned it up, and we can just put it in back in here. Quite satisfied. Yeah, what can I say? It's a lot of work, but in the end you have a lot of satisfaction. I'm really wondering how this will drive. This afternoon I will go back to the garage and we'll adjust it, because the lever is hitting the tooth of the shift gate, and maybe I'll make a video out of that as well, and I'll let you know how it shifts.